Side here at the school center. Before you came out, Coach, I was telling Jim Elias that we saw a lot of focus from your ball club tonight.
Yeah, you know, they played an excellent game, obviously, and you know, when you play a team that's as talented and as well coached as LIU is, if you're not playing with that kind of focus, you're not going to give yourself a chance to win the game. And so I was obviously very proud of the way that they were able to, you know, not only defend but also, you know, execute offensively against a team who I have, you know, the greatest respect for. We know what they're capable of and what their abilities are. And so, you know, it was a very impressive, focused effort by our guys tonight, and I'm proud of them for sure.
Defensively, you forced them to turn over the ball a lot more often than they're used to.
Yeah, you know, it's something we've been pretty decent at over the last few years. I didn't anticipate them turning it over like they did, but I thought we did a pretty good job of not only swarming and being active with our hands, but we were active with our feet and didn't allow them some lanes to penetrate and get to the basket and kind of get in an offensive flow.
Robert Morris picks up a game in the standings tonight, 75-66, the final score over LIU. Jimmy.
Coach, can you tell us about the impact that Velton Jones had on this game tonight? I thought it was one of his strongest games. He was unbelievable offensively.
Yeah, and not even offensively. You know, he only took 2 shots in the second half, but he was able to, you know, get to the free throw line. He was able to, you know, get the ball to other guys who were able to make open shots, and we always talk to him and Anthony about their decision making, and that's a huge key with our team. Understanding what the defense is giving you and then take advantage of that, you know. So if there's certain days where they can get all the way to the rim and score, great. Other times, you got to get into the rim, collapse the defense, and find the open man, and I thought Velton made terrific decisions tonight, and it showed in his stat line.
How about, again, the zone? I thought was very effective, especially the first time you used it. I don't know about the second half, it wasn't so great, but the first half I thought was very effective.
Yeah, I thought, you know, just a little different tempo. I mean, I think a lot of people have gotten accustomed to some of the things we do defensively, and so, you know, the zone hopefully can disrupt their offense a little bit. I got a little too cute with it there with about a minute and 20 to go, and they make a 3, and, you know, I'm kicking myself and just saying do what you do. But, you know, I thought it did do some good things for us. It allowed us, especially in the first half with some guys with some early foul trouble, to get a couple extra minutes on the floor without picking up a 3rd foul.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I was a little critical of you there in the last couple of minutes. I said, why don't you just go back to the regular man-to-man? There'll be no mistakes there.
Jimmy, thanks. I appreciate it.
Now you know what he does on this side of the floor. He second guesses you all night long. Andy Toole, the head coach of the Colonials, with us tonight. Coach Toole, I don't go to a lot of practices, but the ones that I do go to, I see you drawing up plays. I see what the schemes are. Tonight on inbound plays and in certain offensive sets, I can actually see your pencil to paper coming to life out there on the floor.
Well, I appreciate that, Shove, because sometimes when I'm watching it from over on the sidelines, I don't see the same things that you're seeing. But I thought we did a really good job executing offensively tonight. I thought that, you know, whether it was our screening or our ball reversal, guys were doing detail things. And we've talked a lot about the details of winning, the details of playing good offense. And I thought, you know, other than a few possessions in the second half where we got a little bit shaky, I thought guys did a good job of getting themselves open, screening a body, having good timing, doing all the things you have to do in order to get good shots against good teams. And I was very proud of the way they executed, for sure.
You know, we've talked from time to time, and I've heard you at practice say, do you guys really understand the importance of this? Do you guys really understand how important it is to get a victory in this situation? Tonight, when they came onto the floor, they obviously understood how important it was to pick up the game tonight, pick up this win tonight, because you were 2 games behind LIU. You only played them once during the regular season. If they had won, they would have a 2-game lead plus the tiebreaker, but instead you pick up the victory, you move up in the standings, you hold the tiebreaker on them.
Yeah, and it's great for tonight and it's great for right now, but there's so much work between now and then. It's unbelievable. And if we don't continue to play remotely close to the way we played tonight, you know, there could be another situation where we slip up. And obviously that's the pessimist and the coach in me saying, you know, we got another game Saturday. I didn't go in the locker room for a couple minutes and let them enjoy it before I went and rained on their parade. So, but, you know, that's what I do. So, you know, it was a great win. It was an exciting game, and I think, you know, as I told the guys in the locker room, there's a really good chance we see those guys again, because we know, you know, how talented they are and how capable they are.
How about this crowd tonight? I give them a lot of credit for keeping the guys up the whole game.
I do. It was actually nice to have some people in the building, and, you know, great support from the student body. They were here early. They were loud. They were active. We're going to maybe teach them a few cheers so they can kind of stay with the action. But, you know, getting them here is step one, and hopefully they enjoyed what they saw, and they'll be willing to come back on Saturday because, you know, anytime you can get that number of bodies with that kind of noise and that kind of energy, it always helps your ball club.
Nice job tonight, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, guys.
All right, Andy Toole, the head coach of the Colonials here at the Toole Center. His club a winner 75-66 over Long Island of Brooklyn. A fabulous win here tonight for Robert Morris, Jimmy. They really needed this one, and they went out and earned it.
Well, we've seen this team numerous times over the years. Every time there's a big game, they generally step up and play with focus, like you said. I think that was a key word, focus. And they maintained their intensity just about the whole game. Excellent offensive execution. Loved that first half defense, shutting down Long Island to 26 points and a half. That's incredible. So an all-around team win. Everybody contributed tonight.
Tremendous effort by Julian Boyd. 25 points for LIU tonight. 18 for Jamel Alasaware for the Blackbirds. For Robert Morris, Belton Jones, 23 points tonight. 13 for Karan Williams and 10 for Lucky Jones. And that will conclude our coverage of Colonial basketball here tonight from the Toole Center on 73 WPIT Pittsburgh and all along the World Wide Web at rmucolonials.com.